Hello and welcome. My name is Dom with DigitalDom.com, and today we're going to be discussing the iPad Pro for business. So if you're thinking about the iPad Pro for business, there's really three things that you want to consider. The first one being the screen size. The iPad I have here is the iPad Pro 12.9, and this is a massive screen. You can see it just compared to some of these other iPad models. The size of the screen might be beneficial for some of the employees that you're dispersing this out to. The price is significantly different than the base model, so those are some things you want to consider. If I'm giving this to my workforce, is it practical for an everyday use? The display is gorgeous, I do have to say that, but those are some things to consider, is the size of the iPad Pro that you're going to get. The second thing you want to consider is the software and the apps, so what's actually inside the iPad Pro. These both models are extremely fast, the performance is amazing, so depending on if you're multitasking between different applications, for businesses that use Microsoft 365, it runs perfect on there. You can even do the side swipe where you can bring both applications up at the same time. And then if you're using this for creative services, all the Adobe apps work perfectly on it as well. The third item to consider is the case and the keyboard. So just like any other investment, you're going to want to protect that investment. So you're going to want to get a nice case that is going to protect it, as well as maybe a keyboard to stay productive. Now on Apple's website, they have the smart keyboard, depending on which model you get. Again, if you get that larger model, the price is going to be, I believe, $169 for the keyboard case that comes with that. So that's the smart keyboard. So that's just something to consider. I got this one for $50 from Best Buy. And then I had already a separate ZAGG keyboard that I used with it. So depending on what you're going to do, the third item to consider would be getting a case and the keyboard so you can stay productive using that iPad Pro. If you really want to take a deeper dive on how to use the iPad Pro for business, I recommend going to apple.com/iPad/business. They have some great information on how to utilize the iPad for your business. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, go ahead and share it with a friend, a family, or colleagues. Do me a favor and swing by my website, www.digitaldom.com, and connect with me on social using all the links in the description below. Thanks again and stay blessed.